Hello everybody. Welcome to another pretty cool Japan gameplay video. This is Gunner's Heaven, a kind of run and gun, shoot 'em up, side-scrolling action game. Now I have played the first level of this a few times, so we'll keep the voices on. And I'm going to go through the game with Ruka. You get to choose two characters, and there's two different endings. So we'll get to see Ruka's ending. So here we go. You can jump, and there's four different weapons you can choose from. Flamethrower, which is pretty sweet. The normal gun, a heat seeker, and then some, I'm not sure what the G stands for. Yeah, this is a pretty cool action game. Really nice sprites, really colorful and beautiful backgrounds. You got some bomb weapons. And it's interesting, your weapon gets powered up. You can see the power up there in the middle of the screen at the top. And it counts down. So it kind of forces you to move forward as quickly as possible, without being super cautious. I'm going to use the powered up heat seeker here. This is pretty cool. I like this one. We have a life bar, and when your energy runs out, your weapon goes back to the weak one. So it's important to keep going forward and collecting all these power-ups that the enemies drop. So here's a mini boss. And yeah, I did play the first level a few times, so I kind of know what's coming. But after that, I'm probably going to die a lot. This game is, I've read, pretty difficult. So if you're up for a really good challenge and a really fun run and gun, then you may have a lot of fun with this game. I really like the enemy designs and the different characters. Really well done, and it's just really fun so far. The music is really good too. This heat-seeking laser is pretty useful for when you need to duck, and then it'll shoot behind me for me. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die a lot in the later stages, and oh yeah, take it. There's a crazy boost power up there, boosts your weapon for I think like 10 seconds. Oh hey, it's that British robot with the British flag on his chest. But yeah, I'll probably die a lot, like I said, and so when I do, I'll just cut, like I usually do in my videos, to the spot where I died. so you won't have to watch going through the stage all over again. This game does have unlimited continues. But yeah, I'll just make a cut. So that was another mini boss. We're still on stage 1 here. Oh yeah, you have this really cool grapple hook also that you can use to go up platforms. You can also throw enemies if they're close. Oh, my battery ran out, so now I'm back to the weak weapon. Yeah, the grapple hook is kind of a neat little feature as well. And yes, it doesn't happen very often, but it's fun to kick the enemies. Oops, I did not mean to do my bomb there.
YSGuru様からバルキリーを横取りしようってのが。今すぐ後悔させてやるぜ。行くぜ。
Really like the boss music too. Boss music is good, and the bosses in this game are quite epic. Huge machines. And they have quite a bit of HP too, so each boss battle is going to be quite long.
ち、なんとしてでも俺たちが先にバルキリーを見つけてやるぜ。
Alright, stage 2. Now the other character named Axel, he's got the same kind of themed weapons, but they're actually different. So he's got a regular gun, a kind of heat-seeking one, a fire one, but they each are, they act quite differently than Ruka's guns. So it's actually a different experience playing with Axel through this game. And like I said, there's 2 different endings depending on who you beat it with. But we'll be doing Ruka's ending. Just because she's awesome. Yeah, I really like her version of the Heat Seeker weapon. Although it does a lot less damage, but it's really nice that it seeks like all the aerial enemies and whatnot. I will try to show off some of the other weapons and use them in different situations. Oh wow, I almost ran out of energy there. Whenever you get to like a boss or an enemy, the power stops draining, which is kind of nice. Or else, you know, you'd run out during a boss fight pretty quick. Whoa. I did not expect wind there. So this is about as far as I went when I was practicing. So from this point on, it's all going to be kind of new for me. And I'm probably going to die a lot. But I'm glad it's challenging. In my opinion, it makes it a lot more fun. Wow, that guy's flamethrower is just total fail. Oh hey, there was some life there. I definitely needed that. Yeah, the grappling hook is such a cool feature. Instead of more of a regular just, you know, run to the right and shoot everything, you've got some more platforming that you can do. Oh, hey, another mini boss, huh? So avoid the tongue, I'm assuming. Oh, okay, he does some other attacks. Get away from me. Ah! Okay, pulls you in and electrocutes you. Not too bad, I guess, if you just keep moving, like kind of in a circle or around the platforms. If he is up top, you stay down, and if he's down, you go up top. Ouch, what is that? Only gave me one piece of power. Yeah, I'm out of power again. There we go. It's kind of daunting being really low on power. You gotta hurry. So, you know, instead of having an actual timed game, the power is timed. You know, which is kind of a nice little detail, because I hate timed stages, but in a way it is timed, but not in a frustrating way that you die when you run out of time kind of thing. Oh yeah, Super Ruka. Alright, whoa, here's the girl from the beginning. On the opening cutscene. Oh, what's going on here? Get away from me. Stay back. Okay, so she picks me up and shocks me. I did not mean to slide there. And jumped at the wrong time. Oh. Okay, I was not expecting that. Alright, so we are back. I did a little bit better this time. Oops, did not mean to do my bomb again. Have some more life at the start of the fight. Yeah, a lot of the bosses in this game have a lot of HP, so you really have to learn the patterns and dodge. There's no way you can just, shoot them to death and hope they die before you do. Definitely doesn't work that way. And that one's tricky to dodge. Abayo to you too. The characters have different dialogues too, depending on who you choose, of course. We're getting all of Ruka's dialogues. And hey, we've got our rollerblades stage. Now actually I've played this stage a few times already before this footage, and this stage is really tough if you don't come in here with an actual weapon that's powered up, because you notice the enemies aren't giving me any energy, so you run out really quick, and this tank is deadly. But you can get behind it and switch to the flamethrower and kind of hide behind it here and get a little power from it. But yeah, like if you don't start this level with power from the previous stage, then it's almost impossible. I continued on this stage so many times, and when you continue, you have no energy. And the weapon was just too weak. There were just way too many enemies. They don't die quick enough. You have to enter this stage with a powered up weapon. And the only way to do that was to start over. So I started over the game a few times just so I could have more power at the beginning of that stage. But this mini-boss is about as far as I could get with the weak weapon. And I was almost dead by the time I got here, just because there's, you know, the enemies just don't drop anything. That is one big beam. Thankfully, you can hide in the corner there. This guy isn't too bad, pretty predictable. Yeah, this stage is kind of like an auto-scroller. But yeah, I like the high-tech rollerblades. It's pretty cool. Now we've got a train. Hey, will I get a heart if I destroy that thing with a heart on it? Nope. Use some health here. So these enemies are dropping the energy power-ups, but in the first part of this stage, none of the enemies dropped anything. So it was pretty tough. Okay, there was a little bit of life. There's a lot going on, makes it tough to see. Okay, I see. Those enemies are coming out of there. A different weapon would have been more appropriate there. What is this? Grabby claw? Get away from me! Ouch, I guess I can't destroy this thing. And there went my power up. Oh well. You again? Oh my goodness, I am so dead. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, this claw is just creepy. Get away from me. Okay, so worked my way back. Got some more health this time. You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? Huh? Huh? Stupid grabby claw. Alright, so honestly this is about my 20th attempt at this boss. This boss is pretty tough. A lot of dodging involved. I like the pumpkin symbol there on the back. I think the name of the villain group in this game is like the Pumpkin Heads or something. Like after a few fights, I kind of got the rhythm for this boss. Exploding canisters! Gotta watch out for the base, too, where he's riding. All that fire is coming out, so you can't stand underneath him. Kind of like using the flamethrower here. And then we gotta watch out for his flamethrower, too. So he does a low blast that does a lot of damage. You just gotta quickly do the slide duck, the duck jump, which causes your character to slide. Ouch. But it's a little tricky to do because you're moving forward already. But just do several slides really quick, I found, to dodge that. And then the spread weapon was the best for the end.
まったく口の減らない野郎ね。今度会ったら口チャックしちゃうわよ。
やばかったぜ。この前はまぐれじゃなかったってことかよ。
I kind of like Ruka's personality here. He just likes to shine on the enemy. Yeah. Stick her tongue out at him. I don't know what the best weapon is against these guys. It's like the Heat Seeker goes for their rockets. I guess the rockets are destructible, but then it's not shooting the main body. Dang it, another grabby claw thing. Why does everybody want to grab me in this game? Still, I really like the machine design and all the giant robots and things. Get up there. Alrighty, another mini boss. Great. Just gonna have to learn the patterns. Hard to tell which of the fire things he's gonna do. Am I safe here? Probably not. That was close. But satisfying. He just sort of fell in the lava and exploded back there. Uh-oh. Ruka, no! Okay, I got better at that mini boss. So I got to this part with some more life. Hopefully I can get through it. It's kind of tricky as I'm only on this middle platform. Oh, I guess there are some side platforms you can use. This is where the grapple hook comes in. Oh my goodness. And I ran out of energy. Didn't get any energy drops for that whole section. So you take some fall damage if you drop off the edge. Alright, another mini boss, I'm guessing. I can win with this much health. Whoa, against something that big? No. Why am I not shooting? He's sucking in trash, it looks like. Whoa. Okay, gotta hit him in the head. Alright, live and learn. Okay, I got back to this part with a little bit more health. I don't know if you can get to this part with energy, though. I always run out of energy at this part. Yeah, the bosses in this game are really cool. Get these epic full screen battles. So after learning the pattern, that guy's not too difficult. But I have no power, which is really bad. I kind of feel like this weapon does a little bit more damage. Whoa. Than the weak Heat Seeker level 1. Yeah, nobody's dropping any power-ups. Oh, there's a bomb. There's some life. No! Dude. Okay, I'm back. Died quite a few times at this part. Just before I got that life power up. My energy is still 0. So it makes getting through this whole section pretty tough. I don't know if you're able to like bring enough energy with you from like stage 1 so that by the time you get to this point you still have it. Because I haven't been able to quite do that. Whoa. I always seem to run out of energy. Hopefully this guy drops some. Ah! Okay, there we go. Yeah, some of the big guys drop stuff. Ooh, a boost. Die! Alright, here's the third guy from the opening. Oh. So they gotta destroy all the parts, it looks like. Okay, I didn't have enough life to survive that time. So here is attempt number 25. I was thinking of doing a death montage, but nah. Just wanted to do a full playthrough, show all the bosses, and kind of how I defeated them. So this guy, you gotta destroy all the parts. Really have to use the flamethrower down here and hang on to destroy these rockets, because these heat-seeking rockets are the worst. So I found you gotta destroy these 2 rocket parts as quick as possible. There we go. And don't ask me what that giant cannon in the middle is supposed to represent. Yeah, I kind of like Ruka's flamethrower. That weapon and the heat seeker are pretty nice. Yeah, but this is one crazy boss. So many parts to destroy. And he's gonna try to crush the platform that you're standing on.
ち、バローズまでやられるとは。ハエとこ、奴にブツを渡さねえとな。
Ruka was looking a little frazzled in that last scene. Getting tired of fighting all these giant robots. That last boss was pretty epic though. Probably one of my favorites. Giant Gundam. Now we have a flying stage. It's kind of cool, the little thruster behind her moves depending on how you're moving. They put a lot of detail into this game. It's really colorful, really nice. And there's, you know, quite a variety to the stages. Air mines. Thank goodness I'm getting some power-ups. I'm not sure if I can turn around. It doesn't seem like it. So I hope there's not too many enemies from behind. Whoa, giant Contra ship. missed that life. Oh, there's some. Oh, yeah, nice. This is what I'm talking about. Here we go, boss time.
お遊びはここまでだ。こいつで最後にしてやるぜ。
This guy again? Is he like the leader or something? And we've got bullet hell. Fortunately, I am a professional at bullet hell. It's not missile hell. Stop shooting those missiles at me. Making me lose my focus. What's this? An attachment? Uh-oh. That hurt. Okay, I am back. And found out you can turn around. So you can hold the left shoulder button to put your character in place. And instead of moving forward, you can kind of sit in place. And you know, I've used it a few times in the normal stages, but I didn't realize you could use it in this stage. And you can use it to turn your character around. So I got to turn around at this part. It's got his extra attachment. Although this is pretty easy if you're in the right, just the right spot here. You can just sort of hover, and if you keep up with his moving up and down, you can avoid all of the mines that he's shooting. Just sort of float right here in between, and they'll go behind you. So it's kind of a safe spot. Since technically you're supposed to be back there dodging all the random crap, but this is easier. And then the final phase here, I found it was easier to stay in the back. The ship's actual physical body doesn't hurt you. And you're supposed to be in the very back there on the left, but I found it's actually easier. And you can avoid that giant beam if you're just back here constantly using the flamethrower. Yeah, take it.
ちょっとあんた、ずるいわよ。お宝はどこよ、お宝は。
3人ともやられるとはね。まあいいわ。すでにバルキリーは私の手の中。さあ、これが欲しくばここまでやってくるがいいわ。
The main villain appears, apparently. They're after this artifact called the Valkyrie, which is some super weapon. And of course our heroes are after the same thing as well. Ruka being a treasure hunter. I guess Axel's a treasure hunter too. But yeah, a little strange at that final boss. You could stand, on his body and not get damaged. Alrighty, the final stage. Let's do this. So she's going to use the Valkyrie's power and not give it to anybody for all eternity. Unless I stop her, of course. Well, I'm probably going to die a lot here too. That is some epic music. Whoa. Not the place to stand. Okay, just wanted to get an idea of the attacks. Alright, I'm back. Been practicing this boss. You'll notice my score is 0 because I had to continue and there's no way I'm starting over from the beginning. Although I do get 1 bomb from continuing. So not so bad. Just lost the high score. Yeah, this boss really tests your reflexes. I think the flamethrower probably does more damage, but I like being able to focus on dodging and just hold the attack button and let the attack auto-seek. That way I can focus more on dodging. Quite a crazy variety of attacks. in yellow. And the red. Whew. Ha, ha. And there's the Valkyrie artifact. And it disintegrated. She's like, no, my beautiful Valkyrie. I'm gonna quit. I'm not gonna be a treasure hunter anymore. I'm quitting. But 2 days later, she was on a quest to find another treasure. Whew, boy, that was quite the final boss. So that's the whole game with Ruka's ending of Gunner's Heaven. A really, really cool game. The music is great. The character design and the look of it is really, really good. Kind of reminds me of the really nice Super Nintendo, smooth color palette. The explosions are satisfying and the bosses are, very challenging. So this is not just a run and gun hoping the enemy dies before you do. It's quite challenging. You really have to dodge and learn the enemy moves and plan your strategy, but that's what makes it a lot of fun. I'm really surprised that this game didn't get a release in the United States, which is kind of strange if you think about it. You know what? Why didn't this thing get a release in the States? I'll have to look that up. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so the game was called Rapid Reload. Stupid renaming, as always. Blah, blah, blah. They obviously don't know how to spell the word Valkyrie. Come on, people. Everybody knows what a Valkyrie is. Valkyrie. Anyway. Release. Rapid Reload was released in Europe and Japan, but not North America due to Sony Computer Entertainment America's policy against releasing 2D games for the PlayStation. Okay, so that's official. Sony of America sucks because they have a policy of not releasing 2D games for the PlayStation. That's ridiculous. Some of the best games are 2D. So this game was only in Japan and Europe renamed it Rapid Reload. So Europe sucks too. But anyway, you know what? That honestly doesn't make sense though. Releasing 2D games, what about Castlevania? Nocturne in the Moonlight, Symphony of the Night. That's a 2D game for the PlayStation. Well, it's Sony's loss, that's for sure. This is a great game. Really, really fun game. Hope you guys check it out and try it sometime. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all in the next game. じゃあ皆さん、またね